Christmas story that the kids are going to help me out with. This is called Hope Heaven's Christmas Tree. While pastoring at a church in Wilmington, Delaware, Reverend Charles Tindley visited Philadelphia, his spiritual home. Here he had served as a janitor years before. Here he had given his heart fully to the Lord. Here he had dug into the Bible, read theology books, and taken correspondence courses through the mail in Greek and Hebrew. Here he had been ordained as a pastor. It was Christmas Day, and Reverend Tindley walked the quiet streets, thinking and praying. Passing a large church, he saw the doors open and people coming in and out. Curious, he came closer and through the open doors saw a large Christmas tree trimmed with colorful garlands. All over the tree, colorful packages were tied to the branches. As he watched, a young man on a stepladder used a rod to lift a package from the tree. As he read the name on it aloud, an excited hand would shoot up from the pews. Reverend Tindley continued to watch until all the packages had been distributed. Boys and girls, men and women, happily passed out of the sanctuary, each with their gift. And then Reverend Tindley saw a little boy, poorly dressed for how cold it was, one of the last to leave. His pinched face was trying to look brave, but his lips trembled. There had been no package with his name on the tree. "Oh, Father in heaven," Reverend Tindley's heart cried out, "will there ever be a time when the Spirit of Christ shall so fill and control the lives of people that everybody, young and old, rich and poor, will receive some token of love on Christmas Day?" Almost in reply, a verse in Revelation came into his mind. "Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life. It was shining like crystal and was flowing through the throne of God and of the Lamb down the middle of the street of the city. The tree of life was on each side of the river." Revelations 22, 1-2. Suddenly, Tindley knew God had given him the answer. Jesus is the tree of life. He is heaven's Christmas tree, come to earth on Christmas Day with wonderful gifts for every person on earth. Several years later, Reverend Charles Tindley was back in Philadelphia, pastoring the East Cavalry Methodist Episcopal Church. At Christmas time, he told his congregation the story about the little boy and how God had shown him that Jesus was heaven's Christmas tree. "No one needs to go away empty-handed," Reverend Tindley preached, as he described the following gifts on the tree of life. Number 1.
Hope for the hopeless.
This gift is on the lowest branch of the tree of life, within easy reach for everyone. It shines with all of God's promises to sinners and all those who feel discouraged by life's conflicts. Number 2.
Forgiveness for the guilty.
This gift is the most costly gift, stained with the blood of Calvary. Every single person needs this gift, and there's enough for everyone. Number 3.
Help for the weak.
Human nature cannot fight against the evils of this world, the temptations of the flesh, pride, and selfishness. But Jesus Christ is stronger than all the temptations of our worldly nature. He is our strength in the fight against evil. Number 4.
Friendship for the friendless.
A person may be rich in the world's material goods, but is poor without a friend. The human soul needs friends, but people often let us down. Jesus is the friend who will always be there for us. Number 5.
Peace for the troubled soul.
Peace for the troubled soul. Very good. God doesn't promise us a trouble-free life. What he does promise is a peace that passes understanding, in spite of the troubles of life. And number 6.
Home for the homeless.
Jesus has gone to heaven to prepare an eternal home for every single person who accepts him as Savior. Regardless of our circumstances on earth, we have a home waiting for us full of joy and glory. After hearing Tindley's Christmas sermon, many people in the congregation came forward to receive these gifts from Jesus. The the Tree of Life. Year after year, people came from far and wide at Christmas time to hear Reverend Charles Tindley's famous sermon, Heaven's Christmas Tree, and many people went away with their names newly written in the Book of Life.
You can go pass out the ornaments, one for everybody.
Said it without the wrong word. That's okay. You did good.
Ashley? Yeah. Give those to the kids and they'll pass them out. You want to pass them out? Yeah. Maybe over there. We should have music through this.
Yes, you should.
No, I gotta move.
You can say, I have one, thank you. Just like write it on the back, whatever I think of yours. Yes, yes, yes.
It's a little. There we go.
We're ready for our drum solo.
No, they repeat this twice, I'm gonna take some out. So it's this one. That's what I put in there.
Just over here. Anybody have?
Everybody good?
Okay. All right. When everyone has their gift from the Tree of Life, the kids have one more percussion band. And this drum special is something that they've practiced. And they will do the a-lumpa-bum-bum to the drummer boy. And the congregation can sing
Look at that. Let's see.
everything else except the a-lumpa-bum-bum. Let the kids do their drum.
There we go.
So,
I can sit
Ready
right
where you're
there.
going?
where are they gonna drum at?
She's going to
Are
get
we all just sitting here
Yeah, they can sit there.
or we waiting for one still?
I guess one is coming with a drum.
One round to the.
So, to repeat, we're all gonna sing the first line in the pa-ra-pa-pa-pum, zip it.
Well said.
Should we wait?
I don't know.
She ran to the restroom.
Oh, well, we'll start it.
They told me I live for me to see. I find this yes we today before the King.
have wrapped up gifts that they wanted to give to Jesus, so they'll come and let you know what it was that they wrapped up.
Watch this time. I see. Okay.
My heart.
Oh my God.
She gave her singing. She sings.
Thank you, Sonia. Any more? Did anybody else wrap up a gift?
Yes.
Happiness to others.
Peace for the world.
My heart and the gift for baking for others.
All right. There's one more presentation. That would be the Melody Harp. Jesse will play We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and then they're going to sing a song for you. And that concludes the kids' programs, and Ron has something to say. One or two things.
Half of the one.